Eat and drink now.
Alright guys, I'm about to let you loose. Looking at the map, this is a pretty intricate AO. We are basically assisting and helping the assault get stalled on the southern side. While this is going on, there will be a counterattack going to basically recapture up to the small river there. Otherwise, payments for this mission, if you can defend Point Salmon for at least 55 minutes after game start, that's 1,500. If you defend Point Tuna till the end, that's 2,250. And then Point Bass on the rear, if we get pushed there, that is worth 1,000. Every friendly force you evacuate out of Point Salmon is $65 a head. The evac point is back here. And every force you evac out of Point Tuna gets evac'd here. In the event you pull people out of Salmon to reposition at Point Tuna, they now count for $40 instead of $65 because there's no way I have to kind of track that. If you redeploy them at Point Bass, then that won't count for any money, but you know, it's friendly AI to help you move stuff around. Otherwise, for this op, we have the individual bounty being $100 per 40 kills instead of the standard 80. And one credited vehicle kill that is personally counted on the P key menu will count as $150 for you. If it goes up and no one gets credited to it, it's added to the group feed. There's no penalties for this one. You're provided with 4 AT mines, 2 RPG-7s, and 8 ort heads and 40 cable ties. Might have given you on 80 on accident, but oh well. GC has opted to grab 4 trucks for this mission. The trucks are a unique concept for this type of mission. If you fill them with guns and bring the trucks back here, you are paid, I think I said 5 times? What was it, 4 or 5 times?
5 times.
5 times the rate of the black market sell price, and that is added to the group payment. However, you can use those trucks for any purpose. The rental fee is $100, and if they end up damaged, then additional fees are taken up to $500 if they're destroyed for the damages. I'll run those calculations at Index. Otherwise, Mac was able to also buy some additional gear and went with a box of AT mines and 2 boxes of AP mines. Those numbers will be deducted at the payment of the contract in Index. I'll probably have to run these number calculations while we are debriefing, so I'll try my best to get you guys paid out quickly. When you're doing gear checkouts, just don't touch your money number. I'll touch that. You know, state if you died or state if you looted anything. Any questions on the AO?
The offensive along the entire front, or is it going to come in wave? Like, how do we
So
feel about it?
it's first going to be at Point Salmon for anywhere. First off, you're going to have, Mac, did I say 10 or 15 minutes?
10.
You got 10 minutes to get there before sentries start moving out to feel out the defensive lines. I can't tell you when the all-out attack is going to start, but the main attack is definitely going to be up here and over here first. This northern one could be exhausted, though, but that is... Gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 markers. A few kept on defense. That's probably 8. So 8 times 40, that's like 320 forces that are coming from the north. That southern one is endless. But then the one over here is finite until they start moving additional forces around, which will take them a hot second. But they might also start probing attacks as well. But it's going to be a little delayed compared to Point Salmon. But I don't have the exact times for you.
Fair enough.
Vibes the operation. Got it.
If we were to theoretically say hold the line, like, how, it's 2 hours or what?
It will be an hour and 50 minutes, and then 10 minutes for you guys to collect and RTB. Well, 5 minutes for you to collect an RTB, and then 5 minutes for you to pull away. However, I will be deleting bodies when the server gets too finicky.
Gotcha.
Roger.
So it's a minimum of 55 minutes at Point Salmon for the bonus. Awesome.
Yes. Stated correct. Again, I don't expect you to hold Point Salmon, because if you put everything in Point Salmon, Tuna then is, you know, potentially going to get taken. So you'll just get encircled. But if you can hold Salmon for that long, great. You get a bonus. If you pull the AI out, you can then, you know, get extra money off of them. Honestly, just wait till the AI run out of ammo, and then you can pull them back here for free, but that's entirely up to you. Any other questions for me?
Patch, you had the problem with the medical too. Like,
I gave him
got
hers.
it fixed.
All
Yeah,
right,
thank
let's
you.
go.
Let's go.
All right, go with Mac.
I think I'd still be
go,
first.
go,
'cause
go,
I
Okay,
also
give me
had
1
a
second.
problem with it.
I don't know why the thing wasn't working. It worked for me, but I guess there's something weird with the script. Anyway, mission, guys, is going to be a near 2-hour defensive line. We got friendly forces in Point Salmon, friendly forces at Point Tuma, nothing at Point Bass. While they're doing this, I'm going to have friendly AI, quote-unquote, counterattacking that area. As long as Tuna holds, this will be successful. I'm not going to spawn anything over there, though, because we already have quite a lot to do. I've got additional vehicles here with me from BMP-1s, BTRs, some cars. It's going to be a pretty nasty bloodbath for this one. We're starting at the 30-minute mark, so at the 40-minute mark there, I will go ahead and spawn stuff, but we already have everyone running. They got multiple trucks to work with. The goal is when they start their attacks, well, when they get into the AO, that's when the attacks will actually begin. But, you know, they can run up, pull security, plant AT mines. We have a lot of cool bunkers for them to work with here. And we just have to see how everything works out. I built a bunch of custom little fortifications around these areas as well, including trench lines. But this is going to be a very tough fight, the most difficult in the campaign so far. So I'm just making sure that these guys aren't taking engine damage in here. In theory, they shouldn't be. Because the radiator is just above. Anyway, Axe Baron, Kilo, how are you both doing? And that's fair, Kilo. This is the biggest op they've done so far. This has about 29 players on it, so it is the most intensive, and we still have people moving out. They have 3 mine boxes to work with. I'm going to go ahead and delete the boxes back here, because once they move out, we basically deploy. And now it's just going to be a wait and see. Hey, Bearded, how you doing? So we got Dream and Falcon caking on the rear here. These guys moving out. We still have less than 8 minutes for contact, but truck's already moving out. I assume they're going to be ferrying a few people, dropping them off already. We got some mine boxes in them, so they'll be going out to deploy AT mines. They also probably have some stuff in the inventory too. So I do see like RPGs in one. Wow, nothing really in the others. They can use these as crates as well if they really want to. But I'm thinking for this operation, I'm going to also go ahead and add a few additional vehicles to work with here. If I can find them in the sea of everything, right? Definitely going to have a few techies on display here. Maybe a BRDM is also going to be good here. I'm not going to do AGSs because I don't want anything that'll outright jib the players. That would be a bit tough to work with. But, you know, some heavy weapons like that, and then looking for like a PKM as well. If I can find it. No ZU-23s though, no rocket, there's a PKM, alright. So I'll be starting to mobilize things in another few minutes. We're just watching the player base run out because this is going to be a very difficult operation. Am I quiet? Yeah. Okay, hold on. 1 second. No, he's right. My mic is a little quiet right now. Let me go ahead and adjust it. There we go. All right, that should be better. Sorry about that. Sometimes my mic audio levels kind of fluctuate, so I just have to alter what I can. But yeah, trucks already deploying out. Main infantry is already running as well. I just gotta hope they, you know, bring enough rations here. But I mean, look at some of the gear these guys are bringing. We have an M60. We got a Scorpion in play with an RPG 75. Some of the other weaponry we're seeing, I see a Maus. We see an M1 Garand, an AK. That's a FAL. FAL is a pretty good weapon in this campaign because it's you can find quite a few guys with those as well. Another FAL, Uzi, AK. AK with a red dot, PKAS scope, interesting. We have an SVD. There's a few SVD gunners in play, which is nice to see. And we have another little water crossing right here. They're now driving by. And then we got the friendly AI all around here. So yeah, we'll see infantry running up. They're going to potentially make some deployments right here to stop the southern forces. I am going to be committing all of these forces up, except maybe like the back one as like rear security.
We're gonna split up and plant them on marker.
And then we got a 1919 A6, another foul. We have a few guys with some really powerful weaponry as well.
I can't take a mine, yo.
Yes.
So yeah, backpack space is limited for some of these guys. But let's see, so that is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 240 units that are going to be pushing up through here before that's depleted. And then they're not going to be replenished until this attack concludes. At least on the 55-minute mark, but I will eventually overwhelm Gonoe here. So just have to see how things go. I'm not going to make Predator sounds to freak him out, though that would be funny. I think the weaponry these guys have is going to be sufficient for at least holding for a while, but we already have, this is ground command right here, he's got a scoped, oh my gosh, I forget the name of that gun, but this is just going to be all about, you know, deploying around, helping the friendly AI, making trenches, and then creating fallback routes if need be. But I also understand if they end up falling back to Point Tuna and we still have like 20 minutes left, then this op is going to be very, very difficult to build up on. All right, I got 4 minutes, so we're going to start building some probing attacks here. First 2 probing attacks are going to come from the north and the south. And we have all of these custom kits here. So big mix of weaponry. We had some debuffs happen because of the black market mission that happened not last weekend, but the weekend before it. But now there's also been some upscaling. So I'm readying my AI here. One balancing tweak I did make, because this is a very difficult mission, is I brought the accuracy coefficient down from 50 to 35. Mainly because that'll help, you know, prevent people from getting outright headshotted.
Right. There's just one left in there. I got 3.
It's going to be a very difficult fight. And I'm really curious to see how they're going to do this one. If I was in their shoes, I'd probably use the AP mines. I put them north and south to help buy time to set up these defensive lines. But probing attacks are going to deploy in a little under 3 minutes, and then 5 minutes after, I'm going to deploy another probing attack from the other fight onto the tuna positions. So we're going to see a mix of trenches dug and foxholes created, because they're going to basically make some pretty massive trench lines here to hold back on. So they've got marks for Alpha and Bravo holding, and then Charlie Delta are going to basically hold against this area here. And we got the AP mines right here. It looks like they're going to use both crates of AP mines to help thwart the attack right here. That's a very good call. Alpha, by the way, 8-man strong. Bravo, 7-man strong. Charlie, 7-man strong. Delta, 4-man strong. Ground command is a 3-man team. Delta does not have their medic. That just means they don't have someone that has the medic slot. But anyone can get medic perms. Everyone can blood bag. This is literally just going to be a nasty attrition fight.
I'm gonna give one to you now. I want it back later.
So if I were to spawn like Stanley over here, he's one of the medics. He should be one of the guys with like the most medical on him. He's got 16 blood bags. He's got literally his uniform filled with bandages. He is ready for war here. My units do not have medical on them though, so it's very, like there is a like actual attrition issue here. I want to check this unit real quick. Yeah, the AI have a little bit of medical, but it's only 4 bandages, so resources are very finite here if they end up in a really bad situation. Mac just tried to call for me. Hold on. I was not on net. I am on now. Sent message.
We can't cable to our friendlies.
How can you?
I can.
Never mind. I guess it works. Blood.
Mac, I checked your inventory. You don't have any cable ties on you.
No, I probably refreshed that as well.
Never. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Probing attacks are going to start going down. AI should be able to help hold, but
Roger, we're digging.
these guys are going to help out a bit more. Looks like they're going to already start grabbing units here and making secondary defensive lines. Next probing attack is going to be in 5 minutes on the southern attack over here. It's going to be a bit of a smaller group. And then we see that, you know, units over here are also holding. So my only concern is these guys potentially stepping on their own mines.
I see him.
Mac, which point were we bringing the prisoners to?
Tuna.
Looks like they're going to reinforce all AI at Point
Shorter route.
Tuna.
We'll get a bit less money, but it won't take so long.
Yeah, these mines are incredibly difficult to see.
Yeah.
They're doing their best to grab what they can and set them up, though. I'm just really worried someone's going to step on their own mine, and that's going to be the first KIA of the game, you know? So they're already working to load up the AI in the trucks and move them back. They're going to take full control of these areas here. That's going to be very, very difficult for them, but hey, if they can pull it off. I'm sorry to hear things are going weird for you, Weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be us on the south side.
But otherwise, I've got the AI moving out here. Some of them now have little backpacks, too. But very interesting choice to start loading them up. We also have this position over
Jesse, just
here.
bring the people here to the trucks. We'll drive them out.
Angel.
Yep.
They could also just outright abandon this position early. And then hold the bottleneck right here. There's a lot of different ways to play this one. 3 more minutes till I send that little picket team down, and then we're going to start bringing stuff up in droves.
Southeast, is that enemy?
There might be a friendly setting mines out there. PID.
Enemy. Yep, there's definitely enemy.
This is Bravo. We've got a probe.
No, that's
Copy. Let me know when your entire team is in.
Roger, I still got 2 men out. Additional. The two prisoners are at the pit. Oh, you see them.
Yep.
And the fighting
That
begins.
seems to be all the friendlies left down here on the south side.
Actually, no, I'm going to keep them going up the MSR. These guys are just fodder to see if it's clear. Oh, I've got a defender helmet.
still
Nice.
digging, Stanley.
Ground is Delta, we're fortifying Delta position.
Copy that.
While you're digging.
You can't do one.
Alpha has contact northeast.
What's going to suck is the people that have weaponry that there's no resupply
This is
off of the
Delta,
enemies
I
on.
believe we have contact south of Delta position.
That could be Charlie.
It's
Yeah, I
possible.
think first. Okay, Alpha, if you have contact, you can just focus on defending now.
Another minute, and I'm going to be sending that other team over. I think Command is managing moving all of the AI back. And they're basically just deploying them as part of the garrison here. So far, so good. Alright, probing attack's going to be sent in 40 seconds.
It's the road, but mostly we should be focused on our side. I don't want to have to try and cross a road when people are in danger. Oh yeah, exactly.
20 seconds. Then at the 3-minute mark, or the, the 8-minute mark, I'll be sending, 2 squads down. I'm going to send the sentries with them too. just kind of stunned
Hi,
at this
Ken.
point. Then?
Just a quick question. I know trenches on roads bad. My guys want to connect trench over road. I mean, thoughts?
You can. It's just when if I take that position over, I'll just despawn it.
Roger. Okay, thank you.
Just took a hit from that one guy. We're at the next timer though, so I'm gonna start sending my forces up. I'm gonna ready these other teams. And I'll send them up in 2 minutes. Curious if these guys are gonna run into mines. That's the assault team. Got a little bit of blood here, so they have been getting hit. What's really hurting them here is the loss of sight lines because of those bushes. We still have a decent chunk of friendly AI around here, so I'm wondering if they're gonna...
Right at where the thing stopped off.
They're gonna grab those and go. Curious how many AP mines I still have here. 17 and 8.
Oh yeah, over here.
Getting up there with rifle grenades.
Then the next attack will be in 4 minutes after that. That's where I'll send this squad down with another squad, and then we'll send 2 more squads up with vehicle support.
No, I'm up.
Oh, hit the tree.
So that I can actually mount up.
Bravo ground.
This is Bravo.
You have a truck in your trench, you can fill that with weapons you capture, etc.
Roger that. We will scavenge where we can.
I left the fortified tool feature on, and people have some fortified tools left over from a previous mission. That's my bad.
This is Charlie.
Send.
I'll deduct the money from their pay, and then make sure I don't have that for next time. That's moves on my end.
We only have make the deductors on the map.
Okay. You don't need to be so... you can place them with... You can just place them willy-nilly everywhere. But they might be just probers, take care of them, and then continue your task.
Alright, next group in 4 minutes. Set those guys up. Oh, now the real contact's beginning. I think we're going to start with a PKM truck on either side.
Alpha, you have a truck in your position where you can load enemy weapons, etc. You found.
Where did Penguin crash?
Okay, will do.
You don't touch his body. I'm just going to teleport him up when he comes in.
Oh, right. So we can. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I was gonna say you want to delete that.
Synchronization error. I haven't seen that one before. Alright, another 3 minutes.
Delta, both positions Charlie and Delta have been fortified.
Copy. If you could, Delta, can you dig up a position for Alpha second and Bravo second?
Understood.
They're bringing the A down right there. They made a hole in the trench on that side, or not the trench, the wall.
Lee.
Looks like they're running over here, finding the additional AI on this spot.
I don't know where the contact is at. Yeah, you bet your sweet ass no one likes how quiet it is.
You bet your sweet bippity.
Yeah, that's still all part of the front group right there.
Yeah, let's get on top of building, Stanley. Yeah, I'm going up top as well.
Reloading!
Yes, I'm aware. I'm waiting for him to come back so he can collect his stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
This is Bravo, engaging just another couple of squads. They're trying to go around us, foolishly.
He's gonna go prone by the body here.
Open.
I think he's completely resetting his game. Another 45 minutes, then we'll send these forces up. Yeah, so they get money for the AI if they're brought all the way back, but they're instead bring them back here to then make a reinforcing line with them for with a full 40-man element, because this op does require them to at least hold tuna.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for a connection message now. Kilo, thanks for pasting that. Alright, I'm a little ahead. I'm going to send these guys now. We're like 15 seconds early, but that's fine. Ooh. Didn't take damage, but okay. Usually explodes if it like spawns on a tree or something. Hey, Dracoy, how you doing? What are you guys doing? Gotta give them a more direct route there because they're being a bit silly. There's Penguin. And we're gonna start spawning 3 squads, and then eventually we'll be doing entire platoons. They're out here, looks like checking gear and whatnot. They got to be careful because, I mean, the second squad, I mean, it's going to be coming around actually, but still. Can't tell if they hit one or one stepped on a landmine. Looks like they're being shot at actually, so. Here, I am just going to hide the model there. Penguin.
Oh, there it is.
Go prone, take your body here. Behind you.
Yep.
You good?
Yeah, my hold on, I need to. My camera is all. Oh, hold on, I'm double tap all. There we go.
There you go. Next attack is gonna be 2 squads from. It's gonna be these vehicles actually. All right, I'm gonna start sending these guys up actually now.
Bravo, come on.
Vehicle will come up later.
Charlie, I'm hearing explosions over by your position. You okay over there?
We're fine,
mind, those are mines.
Alright, that's good.
We'll start stepping up the units over here. We're at 72. There's still... It's a drop in the bucket compared to what's coming. Apparently I never set the AI to permastand. Whoops. Fix that now. That's not good. That means there was a unit that friendly fired.
At what time do you actually need to eat? What is the correct color before you start passing out?
I believe you take pain damage now.
Yeah, I switched it to pain damage, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
At least I thought I did. Let me look.
Bravo, command.
This is Bravo.
Oh, no, it's still set to fainting. Fuck.
I would like you a disengagement trench.
Sorry, say again.
Who died here?
You have a fallback trench you can run across to get safely to command point to the west.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Roger that.
Don't run up trenches without your gun. Go flying.
Where is my gun? The fuck?
Your gun was right.
You okay, Falcon?
Did someone pick up that was behind the trench?
Yeah, alright. Yep.
Well, a little oopsie on my end on one of the settings. It's not game breaking by any means, but what can you do, right? Gonna send the cars up here. At the 8-minute marker, we're gonna be sending these 3 teams over. I'll send them up now.
Alpha and Bravo, when it's quiet, you can try moving up to the kills you got and see if you can loot their weapons. Only when it's quiet, though.
Oh. That was an AT mine. Pull that car up here.
Alpha command. Alpha command.
Alpha, send message.
When it gets quiet, you can move up.
Trying to use the empty boxes to do looting. That's smart.
Put those in the truck.
Alpha copies have been doing that.
He's carrying the weapon. Alright, next attack wave is going to be purely infantry. And we're going to start putting in some heavy units here. I got 1 AI falling back. Neat.
Charlie, command.
Charlie.
How's it going currently?
Fine.
How's the mining going?
We're almost out of mines.
Copy, once you're out of mines, you can start fortifying your positions further and also dig yourself fallback trenches.
If I run into any cable-tied AI, I'm gonna just move over and shoot them. Looks like they rescued one of the two over here, though.
Fortified Bravo second position. I'm moving to Alpha second position now.
You got the guy who
Copy. Actually, if you could, dig the fallback
Almost to
trench
100,
for
which
Bravo
is
second from now, and
4%
then
of
move
the
to
entire
Alpha.
enemy force.
We've done the fallback trenches as we're fortifying them.
Okay. Got it.
Brought back more those mine boxes there. This team's now moving back.
Remember, if you guys have the fortify tool, you have some wood pieces you can use for barricades or like defensive positions.
Alright. 2-minute marker, I send in the next wave. And then this is going to get very, very messy and direct with a massive amount of forces pushing them at all times. I think they're already trying to move back to set up the next defensive line here, which they've done a decent job of. Haven't been able to collect any guns yet. I love how Kilo's having a chat about headsets and headphones with anyone who's talking to. That's kind of nice. Good to be informed, right?
No, he said he won't give them to him.
It's just, won't give them to them for a while, maybe.
So I'm gonna send them over here to do a flanking attack. These guys have gone to defend only, so I'll have them regroup with that element. And now we're gonna start throwing things every 3 or so minutes instead of 4. So at 105 we send in the next wave. So now we're gonna start sending like entire platoons down there. These guys will be sent in another minute. 2 minutes actually. Just got over 100, so drop in the bucket, but hey. They're doing a decent job. I'm gonna have to get a fortify tool at index and see how much money they spent and then deduct that. It's not gonna be much, but we'll see. Meanwhile, we got these guys looting up here. They're grabbing what they can as the next wave's coming up, so they gotta be careful.
Hey, Lux, you come here. If I drop you one of my boxes, can you pick them up, maybe?
So at this point, based off of the things we've probably depleted these 2 groups worth, there's still these 5. Okay, probably tapping into a 3rd group as well, but these are each 40, so.
Okay, well, they should be running up people at some point, so that's good. Also, you have a truck at point Charlie 7, it's marked on the map, you can load the enemy weapons in. Did you read last?
Not a lot of enemies fall back.
Yeah, the truck to our northeast.
Yep.
Gotta give them credit for their attempted looting here. The looting opportunity is going to more so come from when they start coming over here, and then they'll be able to pick up a big chunk of those bodies. This is, I think, where either a mine or a rifle grenade went off. The accents on the units are French, actually. They're from Tanoa, the Apex DLC. Oh, anyway, the next reinforcement wave in a second.
Command, do you want a fallback trench, also dugouts after second position?
I think it's close enough. You don't need to just move back to Delta Point and help Charlie defend against the enemies coming up.
Roger that.
I'm gonna start onslaughting that position.
Flanked from the northwest.
Copy. Delta, command.
This is Delta Go Command.
Move to command point over the river.
Roger that.
Alpha, command.
Alpha, send message.
I'm moving Delta to secure your western flank.
Roger.
It will take a bit of time, but they'll be there. At some point, I'll let you know.
This attacking group's already getting... Over here, these guys are digging a backup trench there. Alright, they still have to hold for another, like, 15 minutes, though. That's gonna be the real tough part of this. I gotta wonder how much ammo players like Jesse have. Yeah, they only got 4 of these drums. Granted, it's like 600 rounds. They also got a bunch of spare plates. I mean, good on them. I think I'm gonna run an AI in there and kill that one guy. Alright, 200.
Command, this is Charlie. We are facing force mat at this time.
You're currently facing it soon.
Yes.
Are you able to hold? What do you need? Reinforcements.
Can hold.
Delta Command, A Charlie. Don't come up the river yet.
Copy that. We're going to Charlie's position actually. No.
Yeah, somewhere just help them defend against the enemy attack. We can't let the rear line fall.
Alright. So I would probably deplete the rest of that third one with these 3 squads. That flanking attack could be very, very bad.
Liru, I think you changed the settings back on pain. At least it works on pain again. The food.
It's still set to fainting, so I don't know.
Well, it is working on pain, so I'll take that.
Weird.
Or at the very least, you start feeling pain when you're very hungry.
They're doing a really good job holding this first area. They might actually make the 55-minute margin. We got only 10 minutes left. I'm going to set up a BTR, though. On both sides, so let's go ahead and grab the BTR.
Delta, this is Charlie. Where are you right now? Delta, this is Charlie. Where are you right now?
I'm at Charlie position with you.
Copy that. We have contact our east-west.
Roger that. Alright, check west to where we'll go next.
Yeah, vampires right, they're danger close.
So they're dealing with that flanking attack, more infantry coming in. Some appear to be retreating, and they're just getting relieved. Got massive amounts of forces coming in. I want to give short waypoints. That's awkward. Why is he not moving forward? Huh? That's a little weird. Guess I gotta group them to a unit on the front line or something. Because I do have units getting stuck here and there. It's awkward, but whatever. If I group them, they'll start moving up, so I can then break them away and RC them. Is the commander freaking out? It's the commander stop. Okay. Some vehicles can be so finicky. Ah, because it's not a commander slot, it's counting as an extra driver slot. I thought BTRs had commander slots. I guess not.
Alpha, your fallback trench should be complete now.
Alpha copies, pullback trench complete.
Alright, we're gonna start doing a tactic here called triple spawning. Basically, I'm spawning the same group in every area here. I think technically, like, the timer's at 57 or 58. We're at 48, though.
This is Bravo. We've been engaging consistent contact of infantry. A couple of the AT mines have been put to use already. But we are holding. We are green.
Copy that.
I don't think I'm going to deplete the northern side. Because we got these guys also slowly crossing. So I'm going to say this is going to start stalling a little bit after that. But this group, we still have plenty to put in. I'll extend the timer of this group coming down by a few minutes to ready those additional groups, because I think by now they've spawned at least a majority of the 3 platoons across the river have deployed. And then, you know, these are also coming around.
It hit a mine.
It should cook off. If it's a BTR.
Yep, it cooked off.
How many vehicles have destroyed Alpha with the mines?
Hold on. I gotta keep tally of the amount of Vicks they destroy as well.
2, I believe.
Oh wait, 2 of them. They all counted for personal, so never mind. I think it's going to the people that placed the mines. Yeah, it's just BTRs are one of those finicky vehicles where they like don't have a gunner seat that or a commander seat that counts as a commander, which is why the AI like get confused. So far, they're so good though. I mean, if they maintain this kill count, they're gonna have a big chunk of the southern force taken out, which is very, very good. But this southern side is just going to start onslaughting at this rate. And I'm worried about the amount of ammo these guys have remaining. They've already abandoned this position.
Delta, this is David. You okay over there?
Yeah, we're good. We're starting the west marker.
So yeah, that side is going to be the one where I'm just starting to put like all sorts of pressure on them. Eventually I have to put in like a BMP or something as well. Always find it funny, we occasionally have an AI that tries to pull away. Looks like these guys have also been slowly looting up some of these positions, making a new defensive line over here. Just gotta delete those lone guys that try to run off. Yeah, they'll even do it in groups of 3. I'm using the BTRs as basically infantry fighting vehicles instead of transport because there's an extra layer of things I have to do to make them transport. And at this point, it's easier just to walk the units in instead. Well, we can see how this is where the Onslaught wave is starting to come in on. We're definitely going to have a lot of people doing personal payouts for this, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
And they're occasionally taking a casualty. That's the second or third I've seen in this map, or mission.
Alpha was there today.
So now this group is going to be occasionally sending, 4 squads over, but this is just going to be onslaughting with the main attack here. I think I'll send another vehicle with them. He just has to calculate his route. Almost at 20% of the alleged amount of AI. I'm going to be honest, there's more than that, but in terms of what they're depleting, it's pretty good. Plus, this is also going to mean that I'm going to be less likely to cross on their northern side if they completely exhaust what's up here, but I still have at least a few hundred troops. Based off of the body count, I'm pretty sure that one is also exhausted. Now we're going to start getting into the ones down here.
Just so you know, this is Charlie. We cannot loot anymore.
You can't what?
We cannot do enemies. They are coming wave after wave.
Copy with Delta. Hold. Confirming, command, that we can pull back in 4 minutes.
According to my clock, it's actually a little closer to 3, but yes.
Nope. Bravo and Alpha, prepare to pull back, but do not pull back yet, just be prepared.
Bravo acknowledges We also have a disabled technical we were planning to take. It's like
I don't
50
care.
meters. It's useful. It's got a dish gum.
That's a PKM, I
Kill
think.
yourself on other time, not when we need you alive.
Ain't dead yet.
Well, you probably will be if you run out there.
Alright, just let me know when you want us to fall back.
That's so tempting, but it is like right in the middle of the enemy onslaught. What's Patchwork doing back here? Guess he's just relaxing, maybe to help guide where they are on the back line.
Who said my name?
Thank you, Sam.
Who said my name? I did. Like a fucking...
We were talking about who can pass.
All right, we're over 500 now. They're doing a really great job of holding off what they can here. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna start spawning the next group for that. Trying to potentially get a ride for some cable-tied AI as well. I think they're officially... they've held Salmon for the 55-minute mark, so good on them there. Whoops, accidentally broke my... I fat-fingered both the C and the V button at the same time.
Alpha Bravo, pull back to command. I repeat, Alpha Bravo, pull back.
Give him the pullback order.
Yeah. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, Alpha Bravo, start pulling back. Let me know if you confirm the order.
They took the truck out just to deny it. Good call. So that's part of that first group right there.
Alpha, do you copy?
Alpha copies, we're pulling back.
Bravo is back to command, pulling back too.
So as long as they hold Point Tuna, then this counterattack over here will also be successful. And what we're going to see on the macro of the map is however many units they killed is going to be reflected in this group and then these groups. And then that kind of leaves only like, 1,000 defending to the south. That eliminates all of Op4's attacking potential for the rest of the month on that flank, but they might not even choose to. But we have another group bridgehead coming over here. We have a bigger one over here. And then, there'll be some stuff changing up there. So this is a great start.
Point AT mines have been armed.
Looks like they're grabbing what they can. Dante's up here solo tapping a few people.
Here, who exactly took our truck we were supposed to take
Command,
falling back?
we are going, Command already took it, sorry I forgot to tell you. Just to speed things up.
Okay, we're just gonna run it then.
Yep, go.
Alright. Here, let me get rid of that and then we're going to deploy the BTR. We're going to deploy it in front of that to get rid of that trench.
Okay, fucking rattle him back here now.
These guys need to consider getting out of here like ASAP because they're the last group in, and I already have some forces now starting to come around and cut them off.
Underground.
Time to go, boys. Alright, so they're grabbing what they can and pulling away. I don't think I need to spawn any more units there. I think everything there is self-explanatory. I still have, I think, 3 squads left on 5 of these positions. I'm just, you know, putting everything out. And they have all the mines marked, which is good. I'm curious if they still had more left. They did.
Hey Delta, can you mark where you are on map?
Roger.
Alpha Command, where are you currently?
Alpha is having problems because the one without the radio got lost and now my medic is down to a grenade.
Leave the person who is left, pick up your medic and move. Your entire squad will be wiped, otherwise Bravo line has already pulled back completely. Next time let me know these things earlier as well.
It just happened, we're not getting shot at right now, so I think we'll be fine.
Copy, I will be at command point for at least 1 more minute, but then I will also pull back and you're on your own on this peninsula.
Roger, we're now just crossing the, like, map trench to the west.
Copy.
Little worried about them here.
Charlie and Delta have your ammo situation.
Smoke, guys.
Still got a few things coming around, but...
Charlie, come on. Delta, come on.
You missed Pink Dragon?
Oh, right along, I left it, I dropped it to go pick up the AK, and it disappeared on me. And no one...
I can't do anything about it, man.
Okay,
This is Delta.
I just was figuring I'd ask.
Situation.
Alright, all good.
Okay. Are you guys doing okay on ammo?
If you dropped it and it got lost, then that's... It's unfortunate,
it's been
but...
fairly sporadic, but we're fine for now.
Not much I can do in that situation.
Alpha is about 100 and some meters out.
I think the BTR just hit another AT mine, yep. And they're carrying the medic out, and I've got this massive onslaught of forces following them here. So now we're gonna start having attacks from 3 different angles here. They left a bit of a weak point right there.
Copy that. Alpha. Charlie. Round.
Charlie.
Situation.
We're fine, a small fire. What, in combat with 1 squad.
Copy.
Just gonna have all forces start rallying and pushing.
Command, this is Bravo. We're set up at 2nd trench. Marker is accurate, adding a few more trenches. No contact.
Copy.
Alpha to command, are you still at command position on map?
No, I left literally now.
Roger, we'll keep walking then.
Yeah, once you reach command point, move to Alpha 2nd.
Might be spawning them too far back because now they're
It's on
starting
the
to
far
slow
end
on their
of the,
advance, so I'll just start
line,
bringing them
west.
up and increasing the timer here.
Yep.
They still have to hold for another 45 minutes.
Be advised, Point Tuna has been turned into an ammo depot. Now.
What is an ammo depot? Ah, okay.
Gonna start deleting all bodies back here. One box got left. A few small things in there, but, you know, nothing too crazy.
Audience, be advised, if you need AK ammo, there's a shit ton of tuna.
And then I need to start clearing the trenches here so
Whatever
vehicles
you do,
can move.
don't leave your entire line all at once. And you might as well use the rest of our fortification points on these positions where we will try to hold these for the rest of the time. So if you guys got nothing else to do, you got nothing to shoot, just keep fortifying your positions and keep digging your fallback lines all the way to Tuna if you can.
Alright, so everything like in the rear back here I'm going to remove. Now it's going to be a bit of a lull here as they consolidate this position. Frames are back though, which is good. We're just going to be pushing things right here. Now there's only one route for vehicles to go up on.
So you want us to go to Alpha 2nd or Alpha-8?
Stand by.
I'm not sure now if they're gonna start bringing all the AI up there.
How's your western side currently?
It's quiet for now. We had a squad earlier, but it's no more's come.
Copy. Alpha, this is command for now. Move to Alpha 2nd. If need be, we'll move you to Alpha 8 on the hill 10.
Roger, move to Alpha 2nd.
588. We'll probably only get like up to a little over 1,000 killed in this mission. Then again, we are kind of, you know, throwing a shit ton of stuff at them, so might be up to 1,500. Now we have this giant death ball here. Miner is just a bullet magnet, jeez.
Bravo, I removed your Bravo 2nd point. That is for now your Bravo point.
Yeah, so they got some ammo, they got a good chunk of guns in there. Gonna be worth a few hundred at least for all this. I got 15 AK-47s in there, nice. Did they disarm all of the AKs from... Yes, they did. That's why they have 15 AKs. Rats, right?
For all units information, command is now driving the AI back to the start point in 3 trucks. You still have a truck at the Alpha 8 hill where you can stash rifles, etc.
Worried about this position because look at what they have coming for them. Dream needs to get that machine gun online. They're starting to run out of ammo, though.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we know.
Oh, Miner once again takes a shot.
I just watched it.
People are stuck swimming across partially. Miner's down, so we can't call for backup. This squad might get screwed. And I haven't even sent a vehicle up yet. Not good. This AK seems a little overrange, but he's still getting headshots. We're seeing thermites getting thrown up.
Command, this is Bravo. I hate to tell you this, but our position's kind of untenable right now. We're cycling casualties. It's not good.
Copy, pull back to Alpha 8 to your west. Where is the enemy coming from?
Crossing the river to our direct east and northeast. Or sorry, east and southeast.
Alright, I'm up. We got permission to go back to
Alpha ground.
What's that message?
I need you to adjust new position north of Bravo 7. So, it hasn't been fortified yet, but I need you to get on that hill and hold if you can.
Because we're about to have a massive flanking from the other side here. I don't know, guys.
Alpha copies.
This is going to be tough.
Bravo position.
Copy, Alpha position.
Their
Alpha
southern
8
line can definitely keep holding this, but... Miner just got shot. They're trying to pull their casualties away.
Okay, but if that hill is really bad,
Dream just got hit.
We're gonna adjust it somewhere else.
Really bad time to lose connection, Penguin.
Command, this is Charlie.
Send.
We have like 4 squads again attacking us at the same time. We have killed 2 of those 4. Just saying.
Hi. Ground.
Send message.
One of the... Oh, never mind. They were just inside each other. I thought one of the... Yeah, get it.
Alpha to Bravo, how are you doing?
Penguin was still up, he wasn't on con, so in theory I could.
Alpha, send message.
This Bravo is currently unresponsive. Move to Bravo 7 and see if they are there. If not, hold the position.
Bravo is being overrun.
You're all dead.
Alpha is helping, they are being overrun, if I think we can do it.
Bravo is KIA at the time.
Another mine just went off.
Who's Dolphin?
This is me. I am the last remaining survivor of Bravo. I'm running to your position by the red truck. I'm to your northeast.
Okay, are they all like KIA?
This is Bravo Remnant, break. Bravo Remnant on 50. Oh, okay, Stanley's already here. Yeah, we're fucked. Case, drop him.
Oh yeah, we know, thank you. Charlie, ground. Charlie, ground.
Damn.
Charlie, pull back.
Sometimes you gotta make those difficult decisions.
That's fortified for you. You should have like decent visual over the open terrain.
Yeah, right. Rocket launchers would be great. They've got RPGs, but
Delta, ground.
This is Delta.
Move to activate the 2 AT mines, then pull back to
I think based on the fact that those 2 guys
and
made it
start
out,
digging
Penguin was still up. It's unlikely he would have been shot, so I'm gonna let him loot his body and then just teleport him up. It's gonna result in, I think, 2 KIA.
You say to Charlie to go to Charlie marker?
If you built the fallback trench, yes. Currently Alpha is fighting at Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo was way ahead. The remaining members have now pulled back to Alpha Bravo marker on map, and we're fine, we have live contact.
Alpha hold that position.
Will do.
I don't know where Bravo was supposed to be. Oh, they were supposed to be over here, not up there. That's why. Because Alpha was supposed to be on a different spot or something. Or maybe he moved them. I can't remember if Bravo had that position marked or not.
Anyone from Bravo, do you read?
Sorry, I had to swap radio channel back to my guys. I'll swap back to main.
Alpha, come on.
Now they do have sufficient numbers to stop that.
I need a single Bravo member to take the truck at your position and drive to Tuna and start ferrying the AI back to base. Do you read?
Okay.
This is Bravo. I'm going to take up command of my squad on net.
Find Alpha, they will have instructions for you.
Send in goats.
If, I heard pull truck back. Drag
Yeah,
Bravo,
it didn't go well.
Supposed to be where I am dying low. It did not go well.
Did you enjoy that though, Miner?
Maybe tasteful. We might still be alive, but if everyone else
Was the op at least enjoyable? Because I mean, this is a very tough mission. Always enjoyed. Good.
Bravo to ground. Where's my guy taking this truck?
Because now we have this entire front line here, just struggling to get ahead.
Did you ask instructions from Alpha like I instructed?
Where's Penguin?
Sorry,
Penguin.
They just said pull the truck back. I don't know
people
where.
that you were with that were still up made it back. Grab your stuff and then tap my shoulder. I'll teleport you to where they ran to, okay?
And then move the captives to base.
Sparrow, you died, buddy. You can feel free to watch the stream.
I mean, didn't who's still
Be
alive?
advised, 80 miles.
I can't hear you over the chat or what?
Who's still alive?
Penguin. You bled out, right?
No, cardiac.
Oh yeah, you're dead though. You have a So feel free to watch the stream.
He's dead out of
Penguin. Watch the stream. I think only 2 of you actually died.
What?
Falcon, it's only you and me that died. We died.
I'm going on. I have.
All right, let me debug TP him up. Oh, he's a little salty over the fact that he died. I get it. This is just, it's a very tough mission. That's why it was called the Belly of, Belly of the Beast is an even harder one. This one is Onslaught.
Command, this is Charlie. Can we go to where we were before? This place is shit.
Can you not see to the south?
Barely. We can see more to the southwest, but not to the east or southeast.
Copy. You can adjust your position, but be careful. You might be.
And at this point, units from over here are going to start coming over and reinforce, so I don't have to worry about the amount of units that are there. So yeah, I can keep spawning stuff and crossing an arrow point in the river here and assaulting. Checking my clock, I stopped spawning in 30 minutes. Well, no, 30 minutes is when the mission wraps up. So I need to stop spawning in probably 15, 20 tops. And then we'll set up, consolidate on our defensive areas and go from there. I mean, Bravo was in a loop where they kept getting shot.
This is Bravo 2 command.
So they always had at least like 1 or 2,
Apologies
even
for the
3
second
people
question.
down.
My
So
guy
it's
has gone back to Point Tuna now with the first wave.
It
Where
happens,
is the
though.
second wave of infantry or AI located?
They are all at Tuna.
All at Tuna. Affirm. So he's taken it back to Bass. Affirm.
Yes.
He literally just drove past.
so they're starting to ferry AI. I think mathematically, since this position has never been hit, if I just deduct the 40, I can then figure out the remaining that were from Point Salmon. It's just going to be a lot of logistics running. I'm wondering if Daz back here is out of ammo. They're even utilizing AT launchers now. It's a D crew. Hey, I do not want to cross the river here.
Alpha is starting to see BTRs now.
Oh. Right, that was his kit because I wanted to see what he had.
You can start pulling back to Point Tuna.
He just has smoke grenades, and one Garand in his backpack. He's just completely out of ammo. Got a little bit of medical to help with medical situations, though.
Let us know, because Charlie's in the middle, so they also need to know what's happened.
Will do.
Wait, this is Charlie. Did you call for us?
No, nothing for you for now.
Okay.
I just have some AI that don't want to move out. Yeah, technically I'd have stuff that's crossing the river from that side. It's a limited amount, but I think I'll have enough to, like,
Alpha is preparing to pull back, so I'll let you know when we
get the AO sorted.
Copy that.
No one's hit triple digits yet. Got another
Alpha, come on.
27 minutes before the end of the game, so I got another, like, 15 minutes of spawning.
Once you pull back, fortify position Alpha Bravo 7 to your northwest.
Just so you know.
Alpha copies, we're pulling back now.
Okay, Charlie, you will have contact coming from your south and east. What is your current position?
Copy that.
They're not pulling these units back. I think he's keeping his eye on the clock, that's why. I'm curious for the players like Dante that brought machine guns and whatnot, just how much ammo do they have left?
I think red team's all good.
47 bullets. That is not a lot of ammo left, that's for sure.
Why is one of our trucks continuing west from the respawn point?
That's a good question. I think he got lost.
Well, they're going back to... I hope that's not my guy. They're going back to the staging point.
Who did you put as the driver?
That's amazing.
I put Dragon as the driver, and I told him that he's meant to take the guys from Point Tuna to Point Bass, and if he's gone any further, then he's... I don't know.
That's fucking amazing, guys.
He did complain that he was about to die from starving. I did tell him that the AI have bananas on them, so he may be just going away. To go and grab food, but I don't think that's allowed.
They're making a new position here. These guys are potentially cut off, though. Sam's trying to dig up a bit more of a defensive line.
Hopefully doing the job I set him, but I can't do much else.
Did you not put some radio in the truck?
He did have a radio, he's just not talking on it.
Okay.
Command, this is Charlie.
Send.
This is Charlie. We are yellow on Emma. I only have 3 people on black.
Okay, pull back to Tuna. There's AK ammo there.
Oh, right. 15 minutes. That will bring us to 40. No, so 24 minutes.
Command, this is Charlie. Are we good to go to Bravo?
Pull back to Tuna and get ammo.
Copy that.
Oh, shit. If you need to grab something from his body because it's do or die at this point, feel free. I'll just say that it got ratted because of emergencies. Try to only take his ammo, don't take his gun.
What kind of weapons? I'll give them AKs.
I'm gonna move the body back to base in like 10 seconds.
I'm good. I won't be soon. Are we moving?
This is Charlie. What up to at this time?
Copy, I'm delivering 3 AKs for you.
Sometimes bodies just don't want to behave.
There's a lot of ammo on the ground, apparently.
Thank you.
That's cleared and deleted.
So the attack's also going to stall because I'm going to have a lot of people picking up the dead, so I might just stop spawns now.
Bridge. If you drive at the end of the bridge, you're going to blow up. Your wheels will just drop down into the pallet and kaboom.
Say again?
Not sure we're at a full 1,000, but we'll see if these guys decide to pull out because they've got multiple down. Jesse broke 100.
CPR, I need a drink.
Bravo to ground, we're being enveloped here. Are we clear to move back to Tuna?
Where are you, Bravo?
We're with Alpha right now.
You need to hold that position for now. Where are you getting contact from? All around?
Yeah, all around. Southwest, southeast, and northeast.
Command, this is Charlie. Welcome.
Good use of grenades, though.
This is Bravo, move back.
Alpha is moving back slowly.
That kind of saved them from being engaged on the rear.
Be advised, the enemy snuck in between us. There is enemies between point Tuna and Bravo Alpha.
I'm probably going to spawn in maybe like a handful more units. Here, I'm going to say debug-wise, something drove over that.
Yeah, I'm good. I just got hit by a guy with a fucking, like, techie. Tech 9.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, wrong radio.
Evil Tech 9.
9, man.
The command, this is Charlie. You want us to hold Tuna?
Yes, we are holding Tuna.
So yeah, these AT mines I need to factor in for the fact that, you know, there would be units driving over the mines.
We go to Delta marker too.
No, Delta will hold that. Charlie, I need you spread north of Point Tuna.
I'm not fixing this, bro. Like this was you guys building this shit, not mine.
Along the road.
Okay, well, I gotta run all the way up because my radio's bugged.
Yep, good luck.
Do you confirm that? Spread the line north of Tuna, Charlie.
Hey, buddy, come over here. I let them grab some of your stuff.
Do you copy that, Charlie?
So whatever's left is left. I'll teleport you back in because they desperately needed ammo.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, you see the body?
Oh, is that me? Oh, thank you.
Wait, is it? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. For me, it's like a little further back, but yeah, sure. Just tap my shoulder when you're ready.
Alpha and Bravo hold a central position at Tuna where the AI are.
I assume like the AI stalling here, it's just them collecting their dead. Where's the AT mine? Oh, he went past it. Yeah, so these are gonna get taken.
Alpha is now at Point Tuna.
This is Delta. We're now getting considerable contacts coming in from our east.
I think that'll be a good story here. Like 1,000 units got sent. The remainder are like trying to consolidate the territory and pick up the dead. Start putting some backside pressure on that group. That one was just short. "17 minutes. At this point, we'd probably do a BMP. We just gotta see if it cooks. That one might be a 3-man vehicle. Oh, it didn't like that. Time for war crimes? I mean, it's just been a massive defensive fight. These guys have been literally pushed to the brink. This BMP is being super finicky with its spawning. Yeah, it just doesn't want to move. It doesn't want to be recopied after I set its AI up. Yep, alright, it's going. Those vehicles cooked off, great. Now we're do or die here. Oh, what the fuck?
We might have a track vehicle to the south.
Those got drag glitched ahead.
It's a good thing everyone basically has an RPG at this point.
It's hard to find maps that are like modern, you know, and then AI behave finically in urban scenarios. Like, the only map that would work pretty well on is on Fallujah. You know, maps like that also can get super duper framey.
What did you say?
I'll do everything myself.
Charlotte also close to 100.
Come on, we have a DMP to the south.
That hit the mines.
DMP destroyed.
Nice. 13 minutes. These will probably be the last spawn groups here. Oh yeah, we have a massive amount of routed forces. Still ferrying all this stuff back to. One vehicle took a little bit of damage.
Alright, this is Grant.
This is High Sun message.
Apparently one of the engines doesn't start in our cars that we know. Even though it's like still white, we towed it out of the water.
Wasn't that one of the vehicles that was driving left of the road where it gets a little deeper? He might have flooded the engine on accident.
He probably didn't. Oh well, we'll just tow it back.
Ever. I think this is going to be GG. Everything else I'm going to spawn is just going to be patrols now to guard their gains. Because, I mean, the rest of the force is probably going to be, you know, working on this town, working on collecting the dead, setting up new positions.
How are you fucking stupid?
Mark, please don't curse on radio.
I'm sorry, I'm just seeing so much retardation. I need to apparently that no one can do anything. Fuck.
Dragon's really struggling with this bridge.
You don't tell us, we cannot do it.
Don't worry, Mac, you get to blow us up next stop.
Rose intestines got shot out.
Like what? Fucking 074 or some shit like oh! Yeah. That was a tracer.
Oh my fucking god.
How many people do we still have? Or how many AI do we still have at point Una?
I'm seeing 2 right now.
I don't know.
Can't see anymore.
For you again.
Disregard, we have 1 more AI who isn't tied up.
I think that's it. 1039. They're gonna call off the attack. And just like that, I think he's gonna retreat now. And that's it.
Did you come from the trench?
Be careful, if you start getting shot at, immediately fall back.
You copy.
For 2 KIA out of, 29 players, that's pretty significant, man. So this gives them a little bit of time to go out and loot. If they go too far, they run into the patrols, but the attack is going to cease at this point.
Should I go back for the other AI?
What's that? Ah, it's a rifle grenade.
Come on, this is Charlie. Is it good to loot right now?
Go ahead.
So I can't get my kills. The enemy's retreating. Get the guns to the
Oh,
car.
he's trying to get to 120 so he can get another part of the payout, because that'll be 300.
The enemy's retreating. Get the guns in the cars.
And now we have the
Ian, flip the
ratting.
truck around. Come over here.
Not sure if Ian copied that, though.
At least 2 resupply trucks will be heading to Tuna now.
So they're bringing the trucks back to potentially collect more loot. Angel's running back. I think the health on most of them is good. One lost a little bit of percentage, so that's going to be probably $35 of damage. I'll just do a percentage points based off of health. Well, it'll be 4 times, not 5 times.
Yeah. Where the shooting is.
Yeah, Mac runs a very well-oiled machine, and he needs everyone to, do their part. And if some people start, lacking on that, then it puts everyone else at risk, There's still hostiles out here, but... Probably gonna throw another BTR out as well. Jesse's one away. Because I still have at least another 1,500, and they would all just be, collecting the dead here, but...
Hi, this is Command. What was Can I buy friendly fire permissions?
Why?
I want to shoot someone.
I wonder
Why?
How did you manage that?
Mac doesn't accept mistakes.
Not when they happen 3 times in a row.
Jesus, Dragon.
For the last time.
How did you manage that?
Apology not accepted.
Mmm, delicious.
This is very delicious indeed.
How did he manage that, though?
Unknown.
Well,
No.
Like, that's the crazy part.
Some PA had mines, can we sell those?
The enemy are attacking from the east again.
Okay, in that case, pull back to the defensive lines.
Dual track drifting, yeah, something like that. Alright, they're popping, smoking, moving back, but like I said, there's a treasure trove of guns and gear to loot here, but I think most of their trucks are back at base. So instead, I think they're ferrying things over, but I'm only going to be selling the guns. I think they pulled back.
I'm not your squad leader, Charlotte.
It's not a
I mean,
skateboard,
come on,
yeah, right?
there's a shit ton of stuff that we can still loot there.
Okay, let's see.
He's right, and there is, but I still...
Okay, hold on. All forces, listen up. You have your positions marked, I moved your points. I need you to move to those positions and then see if you have contact. If not, move forward and loot.
Oh, they're definitely running my contact.
Charlie, move back to Hill 6. Delta, move to point 5 to your south. And Alpha Bravo, move to the east.
I'm going to start doing some
Try
counting
to
here.
retake those positions. If you face no contact, start losing.
Alright. 1, 2... Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 26.
So he's got somewhat killed that BTR.
Bravo, Alpha, have you moved out?
I don't know how they're gonna get the other Vic back. They're gonna have to like drive it off
Bravo
the
to
side.
Alpha, have you moved out?
Alpha is slightly disorganized, they're moving out now.
Let me know when you're moving out.
That's gonna really suck if people... Oh, good shot by Charlotte.
They're moving out now.
Hey, firm.
People are poking the bear. So yeah, how the map is going to change is this is all going to go blue, that's all going to go red. These two symbols are going to disappear. A bunch of these red symbols are going to disappear. We're still going to have 2,000 troops down here, but... I mean, if they were to perform like that every mission... I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7...
Delta Command.
They could have this campaign done in like 3 or 4 months, because the enemy eventually get more troops, but...
This is Delta, go ahead, command.
Were you able to retake your old position?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, now I assume Ian's going to wonder how he's going to be able to get that truck across.
Seems most of the contact is further east, though.
Matt Pat from Game Theory is running from
Yeah, Roger. It appears some of the AI is taking up defensive
Why is
positions
Congress
at our
censored
old,
on Twitch? What?
fortifications.
Copy. Let's try to retake those if we can.
necessarily aware of contact.
Alright, I'm gonna start sending larger, like, just infantry in because we're trying to reconsolidate our gains here and they're stopping us.
Alpha is at their marker, facing another wave, not too hard yet.
Bravo is alongside them.
Weird. Sam goes down because he's being aggressive and alone. That's gonna really suck if people started being super aggressive here. When the attack ceased, people getting loot hungry. Mac, be advised, in 8.5 minutes, mission will auto-index. We've hit the end of the mission about a minute and a half ago break. Enemies are consolidating the territory they gained, but if you push in it, they're gonna push back.
Copy.
We still have one AI right there.
Pull back to Tuna. The enemies will otherwise keep counter-attacking us.
Ian is setting up a towing line. And has managed to free the vehicle. Let's see if he can unflip it too. I mean, if it's sideways, it...
Anyone else down?
So people are now trying to pull away. We still have a loose amount of guys everywhere.
Fucking laser ray. Hit, pull back.
That got caught in the tree. There goes Sam. He's just dragging it along, trying to make sure it doesn't get armored. Tokyo Drift. Well, let's see. They managed to get another like 100 kills, but for Sam's corpse, that's a tough trade.
Alpha has successfully pulled back to point Tuna, and we're just holding here.
Copy. Mission will auto-index in about 4 minutes, was it?
5 minutes, 40 seconds.
Copy.
Mac, are we having a truck come in to drop the loot off at Point Tuna?
Not anymore, since some people can't drive. Everyone
Okay,
pull
so
back to
just
Tuna.
run.
28.
You can either keep shooting people or move to Tuna.
Oh, did he leave his 1919 A4 in the truck? No! Oh, no. Yeah. That won't count against you, don't worry.
I was being very careful. I was like, please don't armor, please don't armor.
Because I assume we'd bring everyone back.
Can't find you. Sorry, brother, but you and Charlie would not walk up on your own if you don't want them to.
Yeah.
Meant to hold.
Was
We
it
moved.
on the river?
Yes, it was. It was right fucking next to it.
Dark is gonna find Sam's body. Ouch. People ran off on their own.
Okay, I command being advised all the AI we have captured and all the vehicles and their inventory should be ready to be accounted for.
A firm, I will make a little video at index that has all of that. 2.5 minutes before the server auto indexes.
Copy. Does it have any frontline effect if we just hold the positions currently?
Negative.
Go.
Yes.
Can I take a gun out of a vehicle, or should I keep the gun in the
You
vehicle?
can keep the guns in the you can take the guns out now, yeah.
Well, no, I mean like for personal, so like if we index with it, I can keep it in my inventory.
Yes.
Okay.
No. It has to be on your person that you take the screenshot of.
Okay.
You can't just claim the entire vehicle's inventory.
Oh no. I was just asking if I could just claim a weapon out of it.
Yes, you can, but it has to be on your physical inventory. Mac die, or is he just calling it? He did not, okay.
Liru, you on that?
Yep.
Can I have
He's dead.
a heal for pizza before he, so he can screenshot his loadout before he disconnects?
Keep using medical on him because that's items.
You got blood? He needs blood. He needs blood and he'll be fine.
He's fine.
You got blood?
That's fine, worry. I know you got blood. Here, DC. Ouch.
Screenshot is shit. Get off the server. I need to do some debug stuff. Alright. I'm going to kill the recording.